What's up, y'all? Flare Infinity here, back again with another video. Now, took me like 3 times to make this video because my setup wasn't correct. But I'm gonna be telling y'all about gaming setups, affordability, what you get. Yes, I mean what you get and what you're worth. Okay. So this is the HP Windows 11 Pro. It's a 15 by 6 computer size. Okay, that's considered big for a laptop, and it also it's a business laptop computer. This comes here with 1 terabyte of storage. Yes, 1 terabyte of storage, 16 gigabytes of RAM. If you want to expand it to 32 gigabytes of RAM, you can. I would not recommend it though, but that's pretty cheap for 32 gigabytes of RAM. So, right here is the Windows 11 Pro version. So, this comes with the Ryzen 5. Yes, Ryzen 5 and Ryzen. I know there's Ryzen 7, which is slightly better, but trust me, Ryzen 5 is not outdated. It's still worth the purchase. So, what do you get in this package? Well, you get 1 terabyte of storage, which is considered pretty good for gaming, and it's a good price. It's a good price, you know. You also get a 15 by 6 screen. You get at least, let me see how many ports. You get like, let me see, you get 2 USB ports, a headphone jack, USB-C, a HDMI cable. If you got an HDMI cable from your console or anything, plug it into your TV if you want the best gaming experience. Save your money. Don't be that guy. Plus, most of the games run in 60 hertz anyways nowadays, depending on what you want to play, or not optimized for things. But 1080p, that's more than enough. 720p is the minimum, but 1080p is considered golden. So yes, you do get a premium. You get the premium features up in here. You get fast charge. And you're probably wondering, how good the fast charge is. Well, it's enough to get your battery up. Okay. Now, let's see what we've got here. We've also got let me find it. We also got AMD graphics, which means that we're going to get things like shaders and consistent 60 to 120 frames, 88 frames per second, depending on the game you want to play. Now, there is 6 processors up in this thing, okay? That's not bad. That's not bad. No optical drive, though. And we've also got AMD chipset brand. One of the best gaming brands out there. Now, average 9.5 hours, okay? So if you're wondering what the battery life is going to be, well, that's average. That means your normal battery life is going to be 12 to 20 hours on light usage. This is mid-light usage. Things like editing and gaming is going to get you between 4 to 9.5 hours. But I'd rather keep it plugged in. Keep your setup plugged in if you know it's good. Let me turn off my phone. But yeah, you get 1 terabyte, 16 gigabytes of RAM. If you feel like you need 32 gigabytes of RAM, be my guest. Now, we're gonna do a little calculation here. This is gonna be $700. So this right here. Moving on to the next thing. You don't need the microphone to be in front of you. It's actually, the microphone's really good, and it's very clear, as it already is. Comes with this like little adapter thing. Simple to use. You don't got to go to your Bluetooth application. Just plug it into your console and go ahead. And this will come in handy for when they do add microphones to Nintendo Switch. And it comes in different colors. Black is the most expensive anyways. It's like $40. But the rest is like $30. No, $50. That's $50. Let me correct that. Yes, you do get a headset for this price. Very good price. Now, there's also tons of reviews. 5,000 reviews as well. Good reviews. I'll show you an example. Okay, let me see. See? Perfect. Now, that's $30, so let's add that up. 730 plus. So, we've got the M6202. This is better than most mouses on the market, including the Magic Mouse. You might as well get this if you want to be a gamer. This has the DPS feature, which is the feature where you can make your sensitivity on your mouse 10 times faster. It's also got that nice scroll mouse as well. Definitely a good deal. It's got that rubber on the scroll wheel. It's also got a charging port, USB-C charging port. So no worries about battery life on that node. Now you're probably wondering, how do you do all the DPS features and the color changes manually? Well, you can do that through the app. They've got their own build-up app, just like Razer, except it's cheaper. You're not spending $100. And I'm going to show you deals, okay? I'm not going to rip you off. They've also got the wired model, which is only a couple bucks less. Moving on next. So let me add that. 760. Whoops, clear. 760. Whoops, didn't mean to click that. So, right here is the mouse pad. This is optional. You don't need this, especially if you got a smooth surface already as it is. You don't need this. But this right here will only be $14, so that's $774 you're spending right now. If you got a little bit more money, then go for this. But if you just need the minimum of a gaming mouse, a gaming headset, especially wireless, for to make things easy with good bass, and a setup. Your setup right here. The main thing that you want to get first is your setup anyways. Now, you're probably wondering why am I including this on the list? Well, nowadays, you're going to need things like SD cards, like mini SD cards. You're going to need things like your wireless mouse, your wireless gaming headset, and even if you want to add a wireless keyboard, well, you're going to need this equipment minimum, okay? I've got an entire DVD player hooked up to this exact model. Probably wondering why. Well, you could play Blu-ray or 4K or 1080p depending on the type of wired version you have. And you don't need a TV for this stuff anyways. It's pretty crazy. You can even hook up probably a Wi-Fi box to this thing. This thing is insane, I'm telling you. It's worth the pickup, man. Worth the pickup. Which, if you added that would be another $15 plus tax on the list. $789. And they're regularizing. I can't pronounce it that well. They're making it irregular, though, to get rid of these USB ports and replace them with USB-C, as you can see right here. Next up is the HDMI port. You can find some adapters for pretty cheap with the HDMI port, or you can get an adapter. You can get something that's like adapter related. But yeah, they're getting rid of the HDMI port. But since this one has an HDMI port, this will probably last you a good while. Hold on to it for as long as you can. Now, probably wondering, what is the average gaming like for this thing? Well, if you're playing Minecraft, especially on the fancy graphics, you're going to get between 60 to 120 frames per second, especially in performance mode, which you can do right here. Let me show you how to do that with Windows 11 for anybody that's on my channel. You are going to go here, power mode. I use balance because my thing's already powerful enough as it is. This thing is as powerful as the Ryzen 5, except it's got shaders. It can handle shaders easily and do all of the things you need, like backlit keyboard, all of that. But yes, I could run performance mode, but that's if you are on a budget laptop running Windows 11, or if your laptop is not running the game you want to run, put it on performance mode, refresh your application, go ahead. Now, if you are a PC user or a laptop user, mostly laptop users, PCs won't. PCs might have this issue to a degree, but if you really want to boost your performance, this works, by the way. This will fix majority of your games that are having frame drops. Like, let's say VR chat. Recently with this new update, my frames have been dropping. And this works. I use it. I get consistent 60 to 120 frames. My game is flawless, okay? I will show you performance on that on another video. Depending on how many likes this gets, I'm aiming for 20 likes. At least. I'm not demanding something high. I'm just demanding 20 likes. This video can hit 20 likes. I will showcase Razer Cortex and what it can do to your computer. But yes, this is a good gaming setup. If you want the slim, if you want a slimmer build, go with this right here with 1 terabyte HDD storage, which is different. But yes, you get all better speakers. That's the catch about this slim computer. The speaker won't be as loud or good as what you get from this. So this is good. This is a good deal. Pick it up, if you need a setup. And it's going to be within most people's budgets anyway, especially when they have a job or income.